fun. And then all of a sudden I have to pause it, marry, make babies. No. When I can easily go to Jamestown and get children. So I didn't want to have kids. And I have Anita Wusu, she always keep telling me, Nana, ubenu ho de wo baako wo de menim say wo penkro from but wo de baako pe wo de obesel. And I didn't. And then when I was pregnant with this one, I didn't want to keep it. She cursed me. Anita cursed me out of fear of something happening to me. I kept it. She told me like she said weird stuff. I'm like and at the time to my baby daddy, I wasn't sure whether he wanted me to keep it or not. Because we travel the world and we're having fun. Now if I'm pregnant, I'm thinking, okay, now he will get a new girlfriend and he'll be traveling and I'll be seeing it. So but Anita Wusu made sure that I'll keep this baby. And now I have my own. And yes, Anka. Now she going be because this it still hurts. I would have killed myself because this boy just left, and I pleaded with him nicely, even though he has been a bad boy, and I was trying to punish him. And at the point, I feel like, okay, maybe I have to beg him to come. So I asked him, John, are you sure of what you are doing, or you are confused? Because John is smart. So I asked him, are you confused? Is something happening to you that you don't understand? So I didn't want to use the word like spiritual because he won't understand. So I was trying to ask him, is there something going on that you don't understand?
And he still left.
He left.
You know, this thing that you said.
No, he left.
This thing that you said is a common struggle that a lot of young women climbing up in their various careers experience. Like, you know, you have a good job, things are going well for you, and then you want to have children, or you feel like it's time to have children. It can be a real struggle because having kids can be a major distraction.
Yes.
But
it's worth it. Nah, it's worth it. How many do you have now?
2.
Hey, I have more. See, my big sister, she has 6 kids. Now her kids are grown. And they are like her friends, her family. When I go there and I see how she's chatting with her kids, and I feel like, why didn't I think of this? This is riches. We think that having a house, having a nice car, good clothes, that's real life, that's happiness. That is not, Tona. It's not. I have everything every young woman or woman my age will wish to have, but I'm not happy. I have only one child. It is my I have to like protect him with. I don't know if you understand how I feel right now, but it's like that's all you have. Even when there's a mosquito flying around, you have to start spraying things to make sure that nothing happens to him. Everybody must have their own children, and you must have plenty, maximum like 6. They become your friends, they become your family, and you have to raise them well. You have to raise them the way you feel. Otherwise, if you don't raise them well, they'll grow up and they become your enemies. One thing I've learned through this challenge. So you have to have your own kids and you have to raise them well. You have to bond with them. And see, there's something about DNA that nobody can change. No matter how hard I try to change John, polish him, fall in love with him, and the DNA, I'm not his DNA. So they connect them. One moment that his mother says, she followed him. He left. He left.
Would you take him back?
No, I won't take him back.
Are you sure?
I don't know. For now, I'm still in. I can't.
Because you are his mother at the end of the day.
I am his mother. I am John's mother. And the mother can never stand anywhere and says that John is his son. Let me tell you how I picked John. I went to Jamestown one day driving my RAV4. And I almost knocked a kid down. And when I got down, it was John. And he was wearing shorts and he was holding his t-shirt. The shorts was torn, it was dirty. And I grabbed him, I put him in the car. I said, so on the way I shopped, I bought his clothes. And that's how he became my son. And then after, when school resumes, I said he has to go back. He doesn't want to go back. And then he started learning how to speak English because of the school I took him to. So the mother said, okay, well, I'm your calling. And that was it. I should have done papers. I I don't know if I'm talking too much, but
no, you're not.
This is how I feel. Everybody must, if you want to help somebody's child, it's fine. But have your own children. No. you don't know how you feel. You must have your own children. At least maximum 6. If you need to call the best year, at least 3 or 4. They become your friends, they become your family. Don't wait till 22 and what I say, have your own children. Yeah. Me, my son, on that 20, I'll start telling him, impregnate people as many as you can. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's not listening. By the way, Mzbel baby is in the studio. He's on his phone. But I'm really grateful that somebody like you would talk about the importance of having family, because it's a real challenge that it's a struggle as a lot of young women would experience at some point in their lives, because they're very consumed with all the things we want to have.
Yes,
that before you know it, you're growing older and you.
I remember I used to say it's not the right time. I always say it's not the right time. And Anita keeps telling me that there's no right time. There is no right time. Oh, we are now. Hey, when you
and I'm really grateful that you have shared this with us today. But let's talk about your life in the industry. You've had quite a journey in this music industry.
Yeah, a lot of sabotage.
A lot of things have happened.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah.
Share with us one experience that you carry with you that you have struggled with, but you have been able to overcome.
It's the fact that I was given the wrong tag as a bad girl, as someone who snatches people's husband.
Is that true about you?
It's not true. Because if you've
never dated anybody's husband?
No. If I have, then maybe I'm not aware. But I will not snatch anybody's husband, because who snatch will be husband now? Mainly, no, it will be because of sex. And I don't like sex.
You don't?
Nah, I hardly have sex. So when I'm in a relationship and it falls apart, it's because the sex is not enough. But when I decide to do it today, I do it very, very well. But once in a while, because it's something that I cherish. So if you take somebody's husband and you can't please them, what's the point? Because if you're so I don't chase people's husbands. But that is the tag that was put on me since I showed my face in this music industry.
How do you think that came about, sincerely?
I don't know. Maybe because of the way I dress, the way I carry myself on stage.
And I see that now you don't show us a lot of body anymore. No, you're always very covered.
I'm a grown woman, so every age beyond this stage, beyond the way you would dress. I'm not comfortable showing cleavage and things anymore. If I have to do it, maybe it will be for a purpose. That a lot of people have come together to say you have to do it, and then I'll do it. But now, I will always wear the same style. Long shirts, bottom to the, and then I'm comfortable. I like to be comfortable. I don't like to show skin. I'm 41 years old.
You are?
Yeah, wow. You see, but how I was introduced into the industry, Emma and Crawford the tag a bit to me, and up till now I'm fighting to take it off, and it's not working. So yeah, whatever you want to do.
Does it bother you?
It does. It used to.
You are not a believer of every news, bad news is good publicity.
No, no.
Because it would seem as if you thrive.
No, and that's when I have worked with a lot of girls, not officially, but they come to me and I invest in their career, shoot videos, photo shoot, record their music, blah blah blah. And I keep telling them that don't think because I'm always in the news, I plan to be in the news the way you see it. It just happens. So please, it's wrong. You don't know. It hurts. Sometimes you have to struggle with how people see you and think about you and talk about you. It messes up a lot of business. Some people may want to do business with you, but because somebody has said this about you or this is trending about you, they don't want. So I advise all the young girls that I have ever worked with not. But they always come to me because they think, Mzbel, they're controversial, but we're trending. So if they come and they don't get it, they don't want to work with me.
If you could do things any different, what would you do?
I don't know.
Would you still go the same way that you did?
Because everything
from the beginning of your career.
From the beginning of my career was not planned. I came into this industry by accident. I never ever wished to be a musician, to be a famous person. No. I never ever wished for any of this. In school, I wanted to be a bilingual secretary because I could speak a little bit of French. So that's what I wanted to do, or be on radio. Something, but not not out there like that. Music came to me by chance. I happened to get a job at Hasha Studios. The studio was there. The engineers are there. The studio is new, so they will always like program new beats, and they want anybody around to come and play. And I keep trying, and by the time I realized, I recorded an album, and then the owner of the place said, "Oh, people love this song. Let's put it out." And instantly it became a hit. And then they have to convince me to be an artist. And I fell in love with all this after I started making money and traveling the world. Because somebody from Jamestown there, I was like, and I was making money so I was happy. But none of this was planned. So it was raw, it was not polished, there was no proper team behind it. How I feel is how I go on stage. No makeup, no proper dress, and anything and my body was good. So anything I throw on, it feels comfortable.
Your body is good.
Oh, this is I've had a baby. I have a few stretch marks here and there. It's not firm like before. But before, no, when I took off my shirt, so I do a lot of corporate gigs because all these big boys, they want to sit down and watch some small girl be flaunting her cute body. And I wasn't making money.
Yes, you were.
So we didn't think of branding or anything.
But how is it now? Now that you know the way, you have the benefit of hindsight, you know how to better plan now. Do you have a whole team, PR? Are you making money?
Yes, I am making money. But on the low. Now my music is, before it could have been done a long time ago. People put my music on so many platforms and they were making money.
Okay.
And we didn't know. Now I have a social media team that makes sure that even if you say my name somewhere, a coin has to come to us. So I have a team that's working on that. I have a Goodies Music that signed me recently with some Nigerian and European people behind him who wants me to record a whole album. We've been struggling to get that done because I don't think I want to go back to doing music. But
you don't want to go back to doing music?
I want to make babies.
You think making babies would get in the way of your making music?
It takes a whole year to make it.
It takes 2 years to have a baby and recover.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, now I'm 41. These people with their money wants me to go back in the studio because and do music. Now they're going to take my life. By the time I'm done with them, 7 years of my life is gone. 47. Maybe I'm not my menopause. Now I'm so I'm struggling to accept
it's baby time.
Yeah, for me, I feel like it's baby time. Anybody that wants to make me pregnant, you're invited. Come and make me pregnant.
Have you decided on who to make the baby?
I'm still fishing. I'm coming for your husband. They said I should have a husband snatcher, so maybe your husband.
He's listening. We'll find out from him.
Spare me why.
I have a bunch of messages here from Twitter, WhatsApp, and so on for you. So I'm just going to look through and ask you a couple before we go. We have 5 minutes to wrap up.
Wait, I just got here.
Yeah, you just got here.
No, there's plenty things in my heart. Please tell your people to extend their time. Let me say it all. I don't want to grant any more interview.
Okay.
I am done. This is my last interview. Me name just so me, but I feel like.
Let me read some messages coming in, and then we'll go on, and then we'll beg Elvis Crystal to give us some of his time. Hello, now please ask her what's her relationship with Iona.
That is not a relevant question. The relevant question is that.
Who is Iona?
I don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm okay. The 5 minutes left.
Okay, all right, honey. Don't worry about it. All right. Hello, Nat. It's so great to hear Mzbel talk about something inspirational and not controversial for the first time.
This is inspirational. This is a whole hustle I'm giving to you. It's a whole struggle book.
Yeah, but I'm grateful that you have shared. Now, it's true. It's good to have your own children. If it doesn't happen to you, you would never know. Thank you, Mzbel, for sharing. Now, I watched that video and it really made me cry. I know Mzbel is a strong, hardcore, nothing can break you woman. But when she cried, I cried. I know. I cried too. Hello, now, good afternoon. Thank you for bringing the sweet 16 girl to the studios. Please ask her, as a young musician, what can I do so that my music